I wanted to hit record, and then I am going to share my screen. You guys should see my screen here. All right, you guys, here's what we have. As you know, I'm Christyne Gray. I'm the founder of She Profits Now. I'm the creator of the Financially Fabulous coaching program, which really rounds out everything we have to offer here at She Profits Now and Financially Fabulous. Our coaching program is the means for us to carry out our mission while giving you up-to-date, accurate retail and brand and wholesale specific financials, as well as compliance and tax strategy, because we want to make sure that you've got everything that you need in your hands to be a very healthy, financial or profit centric and financially focused entrepreneur and business leading towards your vision. So that's why we do this Discover Your Path to Financial Freedom, is so that you truly can see the differentiators, because honestly, you guys, we are unlike any other accounting firm in this industry. In the past, I have owned an accounting firm that I started fresh out of college. I sold that about 10 years ago now and spun off my retail clients into what is now She Profits Now, so that I could build what you are seeing here today and what you're experiencing and hearing about in our retail-based communities. So your financial transformation, it starts here, and we are very passionate about it. We are the only firm, like I said, that is blending expert financial services with strategic coaching for independent retail entrepreneurs, brand builders, and creatives, as well as wholesalers. Anybody that has an inventory-based business is a really good fit for our environment of learning. So our promise to you is, our business here at She Profits Now, when you work with us and when you come on as a client, our promise is that you become a partner. And we don't look at our relationship with you as being transactional, meaning we're not just here to data entry your transactions into your accounting system, reconcile your accounting systems, push out financial statements, keep you compliant without any meaningful connection to what that data is telling you. So our promise to you is that we are seeking strategic transformation for you and your business, not just us data recording and pushing out information to you that means absolutely nothing. When we are preparing your tax returns or coming into the new year, as an example, we want to make sure that you understand what your tax strategies, tax strategy opportunities are. We want to make sure that you understand how to read your financial statements and what your financial efficiency really truly looks like. We want to make sure that everything we produce for you, you can look at it and use it to manage your business. But more than that, to truly understand how to use it to manage your business, how to effectively understand what that information and that data and the numbers are telling you, so that you can take action as a leader in your business, as the CEO of your business. And that's where really truly transformation comes from. And that's where I lean heavily into the mission of empowering you. Is, yes, we have to have our bookkeeping. That is transactional, but unless you're using it to transform how you make business decisions and to create a better financial outcome of your business, then that bookkeeping is just an expense, and we want it to be an investment. Same goes for your tax returns, your sales tax. Where do you have opportunity in those two areas, and compliance of your business, as well as entirely your financially fabulous being, right? And which is our coaching program, and you'll get a peek inside of that. So strategic transformation is one of our promises. We are not just here for financial compliance. Concierge level care for your boutique or your brand, and what that means for you. And you're gonna meet our team just on a slide here. When I say concierge level care, is our leadership team. We stacked our team at the top level to be very client facing. And when I say client facing, that means that you will always have a team of professionals that are very skilled at where they are leading, the segment of She Profits Now that they are leading, that you can lean in on for any questions, any concerns in your business, for guidance, for support, for mentorship. We've got that leadership layer at the very top to make sure that no matter what, when you have a question, you can just drop it into our system, and whatever that question is related, you don't have to decipher who you're going to ask. Our concierge team deciphers who is going to answer your question, so that you don't have to be chasing down, oh, this is my sales tax person, this is my bookkeeping person, this is my coach, this is my mentor. Just no, we just put you into an environment that's convenient, no different than when you're on vacation, right? Like you're in an all-inclusive resort, you just walk right down to the concierge desk and you ask any question that you want to know about that all-inclusive experience, and they point you in the right direction or give you the answers that you are seeking. Okay. So that is a very high priority for us here at She Profits Now, and you will definitely feel the difference when you get into our environment. Then no more financial chaos. We really truly, I got to hit my focus here. We really truly make sure our mission is that we can put you in a position that you are actively removing the financial chaos from your business. And how we do that is through the coaching program, like I said, and that concierge level services in our professional services. Is that we want to make sure that you have clarity and that you understand your cash flow and that you understand areas of opportunity in your business so that you can optimize, right? Like no matter how healthy your business is, we want to be able to always squeeze a little bit more out of it so that you can seek a faster stride towards your vision and your goals. And if you're in a position where maybe you're struggling a little bit, or you just need to stabilize in order to step into a position of maybe even scaling a little bit, wherever you are coming from, we are going to meet you there in that coaching program, and we are going to help you remove the financial chaos. And it's just going to mean that you're partnering with us, you're spending the time on your business. We always coach to Monday being our money day. That means every decision around your money, you are focused on it on Mondays, and you are time blocking, and you are being a true CEO in your business. And some clients do it other days, but we always coach on Mondays. But no matter what, our mission for you is to remove the financial chaos. And we put the systems, the processes, the connection, the coaching, the mentoring in place to do that. So that's our promise. Who we serve. Likely you're here because you know who we serve, but I think it's well worth mentioning. So who we serve is retail, independent small retailers, product-based businesses, boutiques, specialty stores, wholesalers, creatives, anybody in that retail independent space or wholesale and brand space fits into our environment. We have a very structured environment. When we push out financial statements, they're all in the same format, but we can create them to be unique and specific to you because you are the one client that we are working with. So that means that we know your business inside and out. We understand your technologies. We understand how you are making business decisions. We know what the operational efficiencies look like or don't look like, right? We know how to help you become more efficient with the use of every dollar in your decisions, in your operation. We understand the pain points of your business because you are the only business type that we serve. So we serve visionaries that are ready to lead financially, right? Like you are a visionary. You are also a creative, and you are a CEO of your company. And all we want to do here at She Profits Now and Financially Fabulous is to promote and support and guide you into a space that you are ready to lead financially, that it's not scary, that you're not telling yourself the falsities of, I don't know numbers, I'm not good at numbers, I'm not good at math, I never learned this. Because you guys, there's so many areas of your business, even the creative sides, even if they came naturally, the creative aspects of your business and the customer service aspects of your business, you still had to learn a ton in order to get where you are at today. And now let's just add this to that list of initiatives that you're going to conquer. All right. So we serve visionaries that are ready to lead financially. Those of you that are really truly wanting to be profit centric and wanting to be financially fabulous, which is why we really started leaning in on that brand. We want you to be financially fabulous. We use She Profits Now professional services for the data that is needed for you to become financially fabulous. And financial fabulousness is a state of mind and a state of being. And that's what we're all about. We serve brands from 0 to $1 million plus, multi-million dollar retailers. We serve the highest level of retailers, especially in the Boutique Hub community. I participate in the mastermind with the Boutique Hub. I would say it really truly, like a lot of our clients in the multi-million dollar range, even just 750 and above, they traditionally come to us if they've been using another service and they have outgrown them and what their capacity of serving them are, or like, maybe you're just identifying, like Shelby said, that it just wasn't always set up the way it should be. And now we've got some course correction, but we're going to give you far more than just the transactional side of it. So brands from 0 to 1 million plus, we've got multi-million dollar boutiques here. And truly, many of the names that you guys are seeing and admiring and really truly trying to emulate and or walking alongside, depending on where you are at today. All right, we serve creatives who want real numbers without the overwhelm. We really talk layman's terms. We dig into the numbers. We support you in understanding them. We make sure that when we're talking through them, that we work with you until it clicks, right? Until it really truly is something that you are comfortable with. Being comfortable with your numbers and going, okay, yeah, like I actually understand what this metric is telling me and how that translates to my operation and the decisions that I'm making and the decisions that I now need to make going forward, because I can see how I can improve this metric. All right. So that's who we serve, which is you guys in this room. The ecosystem that sets us apart is, and I've alluded to this a couple times, is She Profits Now paired with the Financially Fabulous coaching program. She Profits Now and Financially Fabulous are two separate brands. They are created and owned by me, both of them. They are sister brands. The reason they are separate brands is because She Profits Now is our professional services segment. This is where we perform our accounting services, our sales tax nexus and compliance services, our income tax services for individual income tax return and business tax return, as well as tax strategies and areas of improvement and financial efficiency in all things professional services, right? So it's your bookkeeping, income tax, sales tax, and advisory around those components and segments of your business. That's She Profits Now. Financially Fabulous, at this time, the forward facing of it that you see is a coaching program. And it is a coaching, planning, and strategic empowerment program that, from a baseline standpoint, a foundational standpoint, has a workbook, a digital and interactive workbook that is your GPS system for knowing where your business is coming from. The last 12 months, where are you coming from? You're standing in the gap of opportunity today. What opportunities do you have in front of you to become financially fabulous or more financially fabulous, to really lean into that identity? And then we plan you forward 12 months. We project out what's your revenue, your inventory, your profit and cash flow plan, your incentive systems for your team, your pay structure for your team, how you're going to price for profit, how you're going to pay down debt, how you're going to pay yourself. Every area of your business that you desire the knowledge base and the know-how relative to how those dollars reside and pass through your business and the decisions you're making around those dollars, that is taken care of in the Financially Fabulous coaching program. It is very robust. Let me just tell you that, right? Like we offer our coaching in so many different formats and cover all areas of your business financially. One of the top questions that I get is, does this include inventory planning? Yes. In our Financially Fabulous coaching program, in this ecosystem, you could replace any other inventory planning system that you are paying money for right now and get a more holistic approach where you are looking at your business end to end, and the inventory buying is just in the dead center of it, and making decisions around inventory that tie into where is your logical and realistic revenue goals, as well as your overall cash flow spending, so that we make sure that you never ever land in inventory debt or inventory overages as long as you follow the plan. Okay. So that's Financially Fabulous. And then we bundle them together, or you can build your own pathway with the segments of each of them, right? So She Profits Now, as you can see, has 3 professional services within them. You can choose what path you want. Bookkeeping always comes with Financially Fabulous no matter what. They're paired together because they're extremely powerful, and that is our mission and our brand. And we've got to stay true to the mission and brand that we're here to carry out, because we know it's built because it is in your best interest. So that is our ecosystem. You can come in and bundle it, which is going to be the highest level of savings. We have some pretty phenomenal bundling prices, or you can build it your own way depending on where you are coming from and leading and who else you have on your team to support you. All right, so our leadership team, like I told you, we have a very top loaded leadership team that is concierge level, mentorship level, strategic level, and this is what we look like. You get myself. I'm a financial empowerment strategist. I'm here building it all out and delivering the primary, delivering most of the coaching in the Financially Fabulous coaching program, as well as Savannah Gray. Savannah is my daughter-in-law. She is married to my son, Devin. She has led our accounting and sales tax division for many, many years. And she is your primary client concierge. She's literally there, like I said, at that desk in that all-inclusive resort. When you walk down and you say, hey, I have a question regarding this, she's going to point you in the right direction so that you don't have to spend the time trying to seek out who you should be asking the question to and then get handed off in many different ways. We handle the handoff internally. You might see it happen, but it doesn't mean you have to do anything about it and spend your time, right? So concierge level support comes from Savannah Gray. She's your highest touch point in the professional services division. She is also the first connection that you're going to have when you onboard with us, because she is going to jump on a call with you immediately upon onboarding. You will jump onto her schedule for your onboarding meeting. All right. Samantha Donovan. Sorry, I just said Samantha Gray. She was a Gray. She is my daughter. She is Samantha Donovan, and she is our brand integrator. She works with me, helping me carry out our brand mission from a project management standpoint, a marketing standpoint, and just overall integrity of our brand. So brand integrator. But the beautiful thing is she is also my tax division project manager. She has her hands in every single tax return that passes through our system to make sure that we are getting the information to you that you ask for, make sure the intakes are completed, make sure that our tax team is preparing those tax returns with accuracy and inclusion of all data that you gave us. Make sure that they're being reviewed before they come to you, and then follow up on any questions that you have. And the reason her role fits very well together is because tax season is a short period of time. And then we go into marketing and brand integration and brand initiatives when we're off of tax season. So her role as both not only fits into her degree fields, but also into how our business is framed out based on our industry. And then Ashley Wakefield, the last on the screen. Ashley is actually a prior boutique owner whom has coached with me for many, many, many years. She's one of our OGs in the Financially Fabulous coaching program before it was even named this. She experienced a lot of the tools in this system as they started up and evolved into what it is today. And she has come on as an on-team success mentor and client support guide. She is just all-in mentor, right? Like all-in mentor. So she co-coaches with me in this program. But the biggest thing here is she understands and has lived your pain points. And she has activated the highest level of CEO in her own company and with her own professional development. And so she's really a great guide to walk alongside you as I'm here coaching all things that I know from a financial standpoint. All right. So financial empowerment strategist, that's me. I reside mostly in the coaching program at this point because Savannah and Samantha are really truly managing and handling all things She Profits Now professional services. And then Ashley resides in the coaching program with me as well. So you can see the bookends are mostly Financially Fabulous on your screen. The middle is She Profits Now professional services. All right, what we believe. At She Profits Now and Financially Fabulous, we believe financial success is both a mindset and a way of being, empowering entrepreneurs to turn financial overwhelm into clarity and confidence. And we are committed to helping independent small retailers understand their numbers and make data-driven decisions that fuel sustainable growth. Our holistic approach integrates professional services, that's She Profits Now, and empowering coaching to help you as the entrepreneur profit with purpose, lead your business with grace, and thrive in both business and in life. Okay, that is our belief system. And we work very hard to make sure that that is carried out in everything that we do when you come on as a She Profits Now and Financially Fabulous client. So, a few client success spotlights so that you can keep this in mind of the transformation that we are seeking, because that is one of the promises that I've made to you, is our entire team is transformation focused while keeping you compliant, keeping financials in front of you, and keeping you strategic. Okay. So Ashley, a women's boutique owner, women's apparel, gift, and accessories, her statement, a lot of these statements have come from conversations in the Financially Fabulous coaching program. So her statement is, before I started working with She Profits Now, I felt overwhelmed by my finances and unsure of my tax obligations. This is where the professional services comes in. My finances and my confidence was spinning out of control. This is like almost like a confession that some of our coaching clients make when we're in the heat of our coaching sessions. With our expertise, bookkeeping, our expert bookkeeping and sales tax and income tax services, Ashley finally understands her numbers. And with the Financially Fabulous coaching program, she's able to optimize her cash flow and confidently scale her business. Ashley, in particular, came out of a position where she was trying to right size her inventory, right size her cash flow, pay off some debt, and look at her business relative to I would say a slow scale is what Ashley was seeking, which is very wise. And she has been able to accomplish it because she has spent the time and put in the work using our framework, our systems, and our partnership and our guidance. So you can connect with Ashley's win by taking control of your finances and gaining the clarity to grow your business. She showed up and she did the work. All right. Let's go here. So Megan is a multi-specialty brand and boutique. And Megan struggled with using data to make decisions, which most creatives do, right? So that's a very generic statement that was made. It's like, I struggle with making decisions around my data. I don't get it. The concept itself scared me. After joining Financially Fabulous, I learned how to understand my revenue potential, which is where we do logical and realistic revenue mapping. She learned how to optimize her inventory. We teach you inventory optimization strategies. We teach you to set the coordinates on your inventory optimization and success story, how your inventory is going to perform from a return on investment standpoint. And we teach you to buy to sell based on that inventory optimization plan that you control, because we teach you to control it. We're giving you the power back in understanding your inventory. We are taking out the need for a consultative relationship relative to inventory planning. And Megan is like very much stating that here. So she learned how to optimize her inventory and gain control over her cash flow. Now she runs her business more efficiently and she sees significant increase in revenue and profits. We are profit-centric coaches. We are coaching to you being profitable, even if for a short period of time you have to sacrifice some revenue in order to align your business with your profit success goals, right? Because revenue will follow. When you have profit, you have cash flow. When you have cash flow, you can capture opportunity. When you can capture opportunity, you can raise revenue goals, right? Because opportunity comes in your marketing and your focus and your team and all the things that cost money. So we really take a bottom up planning approach where we start at the bottom and we plan upward in order to get you where you need to go. All right. So connect with Megan's win by transforming your data into powerful decisions that boost profitability. I've got one more that I want to share with you. Christy, she's a multi-specialty brand and boutique, and her inventory investment, because she is a brand, right? Like she's a multi-specialty brand. She actually wholesales and retails. Inventory investment and overall cash flow management were huge challenges because of the large investment needed when you are wholesaling and ordering even if you're retailing and you are manufacturing, right? That large inventory investment can be very burdensome and it can get out of control fast. And those were huge challenges because it was resulting in cash flow constraints. So I felt like my business was too complex for financial clarity because of manufacturing, wholesaling, retailing, and the blend of multi-specialty This is where Christy came in and really gained control over what each of her segments of inventory and her creative work was telling her. And we really honed in on her inventory and overall cash flow, her investments. I felt like my business was too complex for financial clarity. Thanks to She Profits Now and Financially Fabulous, I gained the tools to streamline my inventory operations and improve my business health. Now, now my accessory and gift line are thriving with clear financial strategies. Connect with Christy's win by optimizing your inventory and cash flow to create lasting business growth. That's what we want for you. All right, let's start to break down. This is where it gets real and you start to see what's on the inside of our programs. All right. So She Profits Now, like I said, that's our professional services division. And the professional services include bookkeeping and financial statement reporting, sales tax compliance and reporting. We also do Nexus reviews to make sure that we are keeping you Nexus compliant. Income tax compliant preparation and strategy. That includes your individual income tax return and your business tax return, and we bundle it all together unless you unbundle and create a package that is done your way. We include in our professional services financial insights. We make sure that we are giving you a financial dashboard so that you can do a quick view on how your business is performing relative to what the financial statements are telling us. And we give you that concierge level open chat for questions, for advice, and support. You can bundle it together or build your own pathway, like I said. Our She Profits Now professional services technology, what that looks like is we power it by using Basecamp. So our entire team and the collaboration with you is powered by Basecamp, which is a project management system. Sometimes I get clients who say, okay, like this is a little bit daunting and I'm a little scared of Basecamp and I haven't really learned how to move around. Here's the thing is if you spend a little time on it and you give yourself that opportunity to learn it, it's far easier than your point of sale system, far easier. It is one of the most simple yet robust project management systems on the market. And we have used it for over 15 years. All right. And our clients that embrace it and lean into it, which is really truly like 99.9%. So I only reference the fact that with any technology, you have to spend time on it to get familiar. It's not going to just be where you can click into it and expect it to be to come naturally. Is Basecamp allows us to stay out of email and off of social media and text. Okay, it allows us to keep everything in a very collaborative, real-time environment that has your accounting and tax team built within it, right? Like you always have that touch point. So consider it to be like a file cabinet for your tasks, for your task management, your document sharing. Everything is secure. For communication in a campfire type setting is actually what it's called. It's called Campfire. It's a direct messaging system. As well as just strategy notes. If you and I connect and we build a strategy, I'm going to put it in notes so that the entire team can see it. So we make sure that all eyes are on your business and that the people who are working on your behalf in our relationship has access to each of those decision-making areas and task areas and compliance areas so that we never have a disruption with communication. And that's what Basecamp gives us. It's our professional communication hub. It's systematic. It's easy to access. You can access it on an app for quick ease. And when you sit down to do your work with us, your task list, which is very simple, share documents with us, it's usually better to do it online. So you get access to both. Please know that when you come on as a client, the largest segment of your responsibility is going to be the onboarding. After that, it's fairly hands off unless we have some questions for you relative to what your transactions are, which is minimal in most cases, and or you're coming to us with questions and needing guidance and support. So we really try to take the burden off of you by you coming onto our services. We're organized, we're transparent, and we do really lean in again on that concierge style support. All right. This allows us, Basecamp allows us to be very organized and very transparent. If you get off of a quick call with one of our team members, they're going to come in and summarize that call because we want that timestamp and the communication stamp so that we all are on the same communication flow, and we make sure that there's no gaps, and so that you should never be wondering where something is because you have direct connection to us. All right, so our technology, this is what Basecamp looks like. This is just a sample boutique. You come on and it's as simple as this is called an accounting project card that you're seeing right here. You come in and you'll have an accounting project card, an income tax project card, a sales tax project card, and each of them contains a campfire, which means that you can direct message your team. Tasks for you or us, so that you can see if we have a task, it's on the to-do list. You can see that we have to get it done. So that communication back and forth. Docs and files, where we store historical documents, share communication, and make sure that everything is archived appropriately. We can organize strategies right here in this accounting strategy notes, and then we can resolve and track notices. If you get a sales tax notice, an IRS notice, whatever it is, we can drop it into the notices and you can see from a transparent standpoint what is happening with that notice. You'll see me and my team communicate. You'll see the team communicate. You get to see it all. Nothing is kept secret from you. We're not over here behind the scenes working on your information without you knowing, because you're seeing it happen in the system. All right. This is your business. We want you to see how we are working for you and on your behalf so that you are always in the know, so that you don't have sleepless nights wondering if something is getting done or not. All right, so our profit reporting. So right here, you can see that we have your income statement, which reports your profit. That's the little purple. We have your balance sheet, which reports your assets, liabilities, and your equity. And then we have your cash flow, which reports how your profit was used relative to assets and liabilities and equity, which is like owner's distribution, for example. How was your cash and profit used? That is your three statements that you will get from us, as well as an Excel downloadable on what transactions are behind the scenes. But very much a highlight of what we do here is we bring it all together in a dashboard where you can just see a quick view of what these three documents are telling you, so that you can look at your financials, see where you're at percentage to revenue, compare it to best in class. You learn what all of that means in Financially Fabulous, and then you're off and running and doing your thing. All right. So this is the reporting that you receive from us. On a monthly basis, on or around the 10th to the 12th. If there's a holiday, it might get to be the 15th, but no matter what, by the middle of the month. So built-in support for every client. You get monthly financials and dashboards, direct messaging with your concierge, professional oversight, retail and brand specific systems. Everything we do is for your industry, and flexible collaboration on our terms, your terms. Okay. Aha moments with She Profits Now, handling my accounting and tax needs, and Financially Fabulous providing the coaching to empower me to make strategic decisions. I finally have a complete financial solution for my business. This bundle is the only partnership I need to run a profitable retail business with clarity and confidence. Let's go into Financially Fabulous because we're sneaking up on our time, and I will come to any of your chat messages. So Financially Fabulous framework, what you're going to learn and apply using our proprietary guided profit scale GPS system is your unique money persona mindset and CEO habits. We're going to activate you as a CEO at the highest level that we possibly can so that you are financially focused, but we want you to understand who you are as a person, your personality around money, so that you can understand your strengths, understand your blind spots, and really truly nurture who you are as a financial leader. All right. Logical and realistic revenue mapping. We make sure that you understand the three metrics that drive your revenue goals and that they are logical and realistic so that you can focus on them to improve them, which then improves revenue overall. But no more than anything, more important than anything, is that when you do logical and realistic revenue mapping and you are not vanity planning your revenue or you're over your growth planning your revenue, you are going to have a more accurate inventory buying strategy and expense management strategy. So we put you into inventory optimization and buy to sell planning. You can eliminate any third party inventory planning system with this system, and it's bundled into your pricing, and you're going to be shocked at how affordable it is. Those of you at that highest level, if you have Management One as an example, as a third-party inventory planning consultative strategy, you likely will find that you can get all of our stuff for that same price. because we are not stacked with heavy loaded technology and CEO and board of director team that has to be paid out for all of the work that everybody underneath them is doing, right? We are very efficient operation, which means we can pass those savings on to you. We give you profit and cash flow planning 12 months at a time. If you look at your cash flow June 1st, now we're coming into July 1st. If you look at it where it's going to be July 1st, projected to be, our profit and cash flow planning plans out the use of your revenue over the next 12 months, looking forward logically and realistically, how much inventory you need, how do we reserve that cash flow, aka profit first, and how do we put you into a system where you know, like our system, that profit and cash flow plan means that when you start July with $50,000, $10,000, whatever it is, you're going to see how you're going to end June of next year, 12 months forward in cash flow. Never in this system, if you are putting in the time and the work and using the framework to your advantage, would you ever end up in a position of not knowing where your money is or not having the cash flow to carry out an initiative in your business, because it's all planned out. You should never be surprised at what your bank account is with our system. Cash flow management using our 40-20-40 rule. This is profit first specific. It's an iteration, retail specific iteration of profit first. We teach you it. We coach you on it. It's built into the framework of our guided profit and scale system. We help you with expense management relative to marketing, compensation, incentive planning, and just overall. We help you with strategic tax planning and profit scaling, as well as scaling sustainability or living in your sweet spot. We do coach every single week, Mondays at 1 o'clock Eastern time. We have seasonal workshops called Lead the Season, which help you build out your entire seasonal framework, how you're going to market your product, what collections you're going to build, what inventory you're going to buy, what your team is going to look like, how you're going to schedule your team to budget, how you're going to protect your CEO time, what you're going to delegate, everything. All right. And then we have guided implementation. All right, so our financially fabulous technology, no different than our She Profits Now. We have our own coaching use technology that is branded for us. It's specific to us. We go live and we are live and action focused every single week. We have high impact coaching software. Right here, you can see a visual of it. You get access to that immediately when you sign up and pay your onboarding fee. You get your financially guided profit and scale system, your GPS system workbook, digital and interactive, and we have a branded app where you can maintain everything from this high impact coaching software in an app format for when you're on the go. So it's a very organized coaching specific software. Then financially fabulous. Here's what we do. We have several different components to our coaching to make sure that we are meeting everybody's needs, to make sure that we meet you where you are at and how you are growing and how you need to cycle through your decisions depending on seasons in your business. Seasons of where your business is, but also selling seasons. So you come in and when you get started, you go through a focus phase. It's a 6-week it's a revolving cycle where you come in and you set up your guided profit and scale system. You learn about your business. Where are you coming from the last 12 months financially? What's your gap of opportunity today? And how are you going to plan out the next 12 months? That starts in focus. And it's a revolving 6-week cycle so that everybody can get in and get into focus, use their financial GPS system and make it work for them. We then have twice a year our Lead the Season event. It's live, it's focused, it's actionable, and it comes with workbooks on leading as a CEO, leading with purpose, leading with revenue, leading your cash flow, and leading your team and time for each of your seasons. So when we go live with the Lead the Season event, you are planning spring, summer, and you are planning fall, holiday, winter. Okay. You're coming in and you're fully activated in a plan for the season so that you don't make mistakes when you're in the season. We go into optimize. These are specialty guidance and connection pods, right? So if you are in a women's boutique with some gift dabbled in and maybe some, and obviously accessories, you would be in your own pod. We're actually starting pods in September. Right now we have everything blended, but no matter what, Optimize is about structured roundtable environment where coaching clients collaborate, share ideas, and troubleshoot challenges with fellow business owners. This Optimize event is most like a mastermind in our environment. Okay. But it's just an optimization pod. We then always are elevating you. We come in and coaching topics that are very specific to your business that's going to elevate you as an entrepreneur, as well as your opportunity to manage and excel your business. We do coaching on your money persona, and then we always drop in best practices around all areas of your business financially. If it has a dollar sign attached to it, there's a best practice that we can teach you relative to all of the segments that we cover here in Financially Fabulous and She Profits Now. And that happens in our best practices live sessions as well as our knowledge library. Your transformation in Financially Fabulous is that you will be increasing your profit margins. You will stabilize, sustain, and grow your profit margins. If you show up and do the work, this will happen, guaranteed. It just does. Improve cash flow consistency. You show up and you do the work and you immerse yourself into becoming financially fabulous. You will stress less and you will be able to capture opportunities that require cash flow. And then make smarter decisions. We coach you and teach you and lean in on focus, action, and control. All right. And then gain confidence as a financial CEO. Your transformation is that you will profit with purpose and you will lead with grace. The system is set up for you to do so. We just need you to show up and make it a priority. And again, our clients make it a priority on their Mondays. Aha moment with our Financially Fabulous is that our Financially Fabulous coaching has shifted my mindset from overwhelmed to empowered by giving me a clear, actionable framework to stay financially focused with committed action, ongoing guidance, and mentorship, and now making strategic data-backed decisions that continuously drive my business forward. All right, so let's get into the dollar signs of this, and we're going to kind of come to the end. Is best value for growth focused CEOs is to bundle. So you can see right here, bundle. This is where you start to get everything that you could purchase separately in a discounted format. All right, so if you bundle, you're going to get your monthly bookkeeping and financial reports in our She Profits Now segment, income tax prep and planning, and strategies for your individual tax return and your business tax return. This includes one individual and one business return, and you can add on additional if you choose as an added engagement at the end of the year. We invoice them out in December, and you tell our team what that looks like. They're $600 as each individual add-on or business add-on. And you just pay for it at the end of the year, but we bundle one individual, one business. We will give you your state sales tax filing and Nexus oversight. You can add on additional states to your bundle. And then Financially Fabulous coaching, you get full access, the entire system and program, and you get Basecamp access plus full concierge support. Your one-time enrollment fee is $300. I'll give you the QR code at the end. You pay the $300. And then you get redirected to Savannah's schedule to do the onboarding. And at that time, you tell Savannah what exactly you are going to be purchasing and what is your best fit. Are you bundling? And at what level are you bundling? Where is your business? And or are you building it your way? So here's where we're at, is if your revenue is between $0 and $250,000, you're in our Start It version. If it's you, you can read my screen to identify with it. It's our Start It level, and that's $400 a month for everything that we just talked about, you guys. Let me tell you this. When you see what Financially Fabulous alone costs, it's $200 a month. You can see that for an additional $200 a month, you're getting your accounting, your sales tax, your income tax. Like, it's a no-brainer. Then our Build It. Our Build It is if your revenue over the last 12 months is $250 to $500, you're at $600 a month. Our Grow It is $500 to $750, $900 a month. You also get an annual tax strategy report in our Grow It phase, because this size of business is starting to get into tax circumstances. Then Scale It. This is where we really up level it, because again, where is your business? You're scaling. It's for established brands, refining their operations and long-term sustainability. $750,000 and above into the multi-million dollars. You are going to get your annual tax strategy report in addition to everything we just talked about, your accounting, sales tax, income tax, and the coaching program, a business value tracking. We want to know where your business is valued at, and then a millionaire mapping retreat into the future. That's $1,300 a month, and that is your bundle pricing. Go ahead and take a screenshot if you would like. Then build it your way. You can add or remove services to match your goals. Your options are you can add on one-on-one mentorship. You can add on done for you inventory planning. You can add or remove income tax or sales tax, or you can purchase financially fabulous coaching a la carte. Bookkeeping is always included with the financially fabulous coaching program because that's the only way that we can carry out our mission. We will not make any exceptions in this regard. All right, so let's go in now and let's look at another aha moment. I initially started with the build it your way option, which works for me at first, but I quickly realized that bundling was the real game changer. Not only did I save on both cost and time, but now I can dedicate that saved time to money management, time blocking, staying focused on what truly drives my business forward. This is a time savings opportunity. If you want to build it your way, here's the breakdown. If you're going to come in and you're going to do bookkeeping only with the Financially Fabulous Coaching Program, here are the monthly rates. You can go ahead and capture those if you'd like. If you have any questions, you can email Samantha at sheprofitsnow.com. Sales tax only per filing is $65 all the way across the board. Income tax only, we do it on a monthly basis. Again, it is individual 1040 plus one business. It comes at $100 a month for start it, $125 for build it, $150 and $300 all the way across. Go ahead and capture your screen. No matter what, you'll onboard with our QR code. And from there with the onboarding, you will you'll tell the team what you want to purchase at that time. You just know you want to onboard. If you were to choose Financially Fabulous solo, you would be at $200 a month. If you're not interested in the She Profits Now professional services, you get everything that we already discussed, the weekly coaching access, the workbook, the private podcasts. There's private podcasting going on in there, seasonal workshops, and coaching tools and downloadables. If you are only focused on Financially Fabulous and you want more guided support, you can add mentorship for one-on-one mentorship. And even if you're coaching bundles, if you're picking a bundle from us and you want to add one-on-one mentorship, that's with Ashley Wakefield. You would just add on $150 a month. And you can do that at any time. You don't need to make that decision today. If you're coming in and you're doing Financially Fabulous only, $200 a month plus the mentorship. So mentorship can be added at any level. No matter what you buy from us, you can add the mentorship if you're in the coaching program. If you wanted done for you inventory, you would be at $200 a month plus each of these 4, 5, 6, and 7, depending on your bracket where you're at. And the total being, for example, if you are coming in and you're in the grow it phase and you wanted a done for you inventory planning, this compares very closely to Management One, but accelerates it because our tools are far more robust and adaptable and holistic to teach you independence and empowerment. You would be at these bottom line prices. Okay, I'm kind of whipping through this fast. I get it. All right, so here's that mentorship again. No matter where you're at in any of our systems, if you have access to Financially Fabulous through bundling or through a la carte, you can add on one-on-one mentorship and support for $150 a month. When you get in the system, you will have that opportunity. All right. It's not a decision you have to make today. Just know that it's there for you. It's our way of making sure that those of you that want a little bit more personal touch, more connection, want strategies and accountability outside of the group format, that you have the opportunity to go one-on-one. And that is with Ashley. All right. Bookkeeping is only with coaching. You can coach without the professional services. Yes. We use Basecamp, QuickBooks Online. We pay for your QuickBooks Online subscription and the Financially Fabulous Coaching app. Your time investment will be about 3 hours upfront to complete the intake and then minimal thereafter. All right, getting started is you enroll and you pay your onboarding fee. You fill out your intake form. You book your onboarding call. You get access to Basecamp and Coaching Circle. Basecamp, you'll get access to when you meet with Savannah on your onboarding call. The Coaching Circle, you get access immediately because that's actually where you're buying your enrollment. And you block time for money focus. Just know that we coach Wednesdays at 12 o'clock Eastern time with all coaching except for focus. When you are first coming in and you're getting started, our focus revolving schedule is on Wednesdays at noon Eastern time. All right. And it's only for 6 weeks, and then you're into our Monday work. Prepare to be financially fabulous, you guys. All right. Is this right for you? Are you ready to take control of your numbers? Are you wanting high level boutique specific support? Are you coachable and motivated? And do you want a partner, not just a vendor? Then we're your team. Okay. And then here is the QR code again. And I'm going to come over to any questions, and I don't have any of them. Any of you want to pop on? I've got like 2 minutes. Okay. Any questions for you? When you click this QR code, you, like I said, you pay $300, and then you get on with, Savannah in order to start your intake process. If you have questions after this call, you could email Samantha at sheprofitsnow.com. Just let her know that you were on the discovery call today. Did I understand correctly that if we are in the 750 plus, that includes personal plus business returns? It does. It includes one business return and one personal return. If you are a partnership, you'll pay $600 for the other partner's individual return as an add-on at the end of the year. If you have multiple businesses, you will also pay $600 to add on another business return. And that includes properties. All right. A property is a business return, even if it's on a schedule. Well, it'd be a Schedule E. Okay. So you can add on above and beyond, but we bundle in one individual return and one business return with our pricing bundling. You guys can see it's phenomenal prices, and it is truly, you guys, we are a very organized and efficient team, and we're able to work, and Basecamp allows us to be organized and efficient. And so we're able to just finesse our fees with you guys. Is there a place where I can see the pricing services page breakdown again? What if I'm married and filing jointly? If you're married and filing jointly, Kayana, is if you're married and filing jointly, it's included in the return, right? So it includes everybody in your household. I'm actually going back to the pricing. It includes everybody in your household um, in that individual return. It's just inclusive. If your husband has a W-2, it's included, right? If your husband has a business, though, then that's an add-on return for $600. All right. And here is the pricing to look at it again, Kayana, if you want to take a screenshot. Or you also can email us and we'll send it over to you. Not a problem at all. And I am recording this as well. Then I'm going to go back to this QR code. So jump in, and I'm going to bounce off of this. Thank you guys for showing up, for spending the time with me, for allowing me to introduce you to what we have to offer here at She Profits Now, what we are working towards in our own mission. We really do appreciate the fact that you showed up and you trust in us. And we're here to answer any questions as you make your decisions on whether we are the right fit or not. But just keep in mind that everything that we do, we are empowerment focused, wanting you to have the tools that you need, the support that you need, and the guidance and the structure and the framework to be the best business owner that you possibly can, and to be most in control of your business finances, and to really have that clarity and that empowerment while you do so. All right. Again, we just need you to show up and be part of the team and to do the work and to treat your finances as a priority, because when your money is situated, everything else is going to come easier. I promise you. All right. Okay, you guys, I look forward to meeting each of you guys individually and for that next phase together. We will see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.